Back in the 90s, cracked the AOL code, texting turned gold, now the stories unfold. From dial-up dreams to LinkedIn kings, he taught the world how to build through strings. It's the Max method, no guessing, just growth. 4 steps deep, he's coached them both. Top earners, big burners, trainers and pros. Max lit the fire, now everyone knows. Started with a spark, now the blueprint's live. Thousands trained and they multiply. From Facebook chats to LinkedIn leads, he plants the seeds, then watches them succeed. Mentor to coach is the guide for the great. Author, speaker, shaping fate. You don't just follow Max, you duplicate. That's how legends elevate. It's the Max method, built to last. Social selling, scaling fast. Call him the father, the go-to name. Max Steingart, he changed the game. It's the Max method, built to last. Social selling, scaling fast. Call him the father, the go-to name. Max Steingart, he changed the game. Max method, built to last. Social selling, scaling fast. Call him the father, the go-to name. Max Steingart, he changed the game. Back in the 90s, cracked the AOL code, texting turned gold, now the stories unfold. From dial-up dreams to LinkedIn kings, he taught the world how to build through strings. It's the Max method, no guessing, just growth. 4 steps deep, he's coached them both. Top earners, big burners, trainers and pros. Max lit the fire, now everyone knows. Started with a spark, now the blueprint's live. Thousands trained and they multiply. From Facebook chats to LinkedIn leads, he plants the seeds, then watches them succeed. Mentor to coach is the guide for the great. Author, speaker, shaping fate. You don't just follow Max, you duplicate. That's how legends elevate. It's the Max method, built to last. Social selling, scaling fast. Call him the father, the go-to name. Max Steingart, he changed the game. It's the Max method, built to last. Social selling, scaling fast. Call him the father, the go-to name. Max Steingart, he changed the game.
Hey, good evening, everybody. Welcome to our Monday night live broadcast. And let me just, before we get started, I want to share something with you that, let me find it.
I've met Tim Taylor and Sandra Harry. These guys are fantastic, and Alex Hitt and Bree Campano. This is what innovation is all about. There's nobody like them. You know what? I was sitting in the Oval Office trying to remember the names of all those losers in Congress, and I couldn't. I mean, they are all losers. So Tim told me about this guy, Matt DeMaio. He's like a memory expert, one of these YouTube genius guys. You know what I'm talking about? I did one of his courses on the Great Discovery, and now I can remember the name of every loser I meet. It's like I'm so smart now. I mean, I was already a genius, but now I'm even more fantastic than ever. You got to get started on the Great Discovery.
Now, let me come back to that. Now, a friend of mine sent me that this morning, and that's what's happening on the internet. Okay, this artificial intelligence, new technology, is enabling people to create clones to manufacture that piece that I just shared with you. And as a result, the social networks, LinkedIn, Facebook, all of them, are in the process of creating steps to protect their users. Now, last night, we also talked about the AI mistake that's getting accounts shut down on LinkedIn and Facebook. I'm going to touch on it for a moment, but I really want to focus on what's happening with LinkedIn because it's going to have a major impact on the way you recruit. Now, LinkedIn and Facebook plus artificial intelligence is going to account for faster business growth for all of you. AI, artificial intelligence, enables you to automate certain things. And there is a fine line between what you can automate and what will get you into trouble. We're going to talk a little bit about it tonight. But tomorrow night, we have our advanced AI boot camp, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, and Thursday night. Now, what I'm going to share with you is leaving everyone behind that doesn't understand how to use AI. Tonight, I'm going to demonstrate a few things. 90% of network marketers are missing this. But let me be perfectly clear. For those of you that are my students, my 4-step process: create a page, connect with people, communicate with them, and close them, is the simplest and the easiest and the fastest way for all of you to be successful. And the most important part of this is it duplicates. When you bring somebody into your business, the process has to be duplicatable. And if somebody has to go out and create some of this AI stuff, it's not going to happen. Now, for 30 years, I've used this popular image that describes the evolution of man. And when AI was introduced to the world 4 years ago, everything changed. Everything changed. Today, AI is going to play a major role in your success. The AI mistake that's getting accounts shut down on LinkedIn and Facebook, I want to be clear about something. Both platforms absolutely allow AI use, but they punish automation, deception, and manipulation, not AI itself. So don't let this happen to you. I'm up to 26 students that have had their accounts suspended because of AI. And the good news is we've found a workaround that can get you back into LinkedIn or Facebook's good graces. Now, the SAFE AI Prospecting Framework PDF is going to be sent to everyone that participated in last night's broadcast and in this and tonight's broadcast. You're all going to get an email from me. It's also going to be one of the tools included in my Advanced AI Bootcamp training that starts tomorrow night. So let me give you a clear breakdown of what gets accounts suspended or permanently closed. And I'm just going to touch lightly on this. We're going to talk about LinkedIn, actions that will get you closed. Then we'll go to Facebook. Using automation tools to send messages or connection requests. Even if the AI writes the message, if a bot sends it, you're at risk. Scraping LinkedIn data with AI tools. This violates LinkedIn's data usage policy. Creating fake or AI-generated profiles. AI avatars are fine. Fake identities are not. Mass personalized messaging at unnatural speed. LinkedIn flags abnormal activity patterns. Now, they were doing that before. If you send out too many connection requests in a short period of time, the algorithm's going to flag you as a robot and it'll shut you down. Engagement pods and coordinated AI commenting. LinkedIn considers this artificial engagement. Impersonation or deceptive claims. Now, you saw what someone did with Trump. They can do it with anybody. This triggers removal and possible permanent bans. With Facebook, again, same thing, you could get suspended. Automated messaging bots, outside approved API use. Only allowed API-based bots like messenger bots are allowed. Mass posting AI content across groups. You can lose posting privileges, group access. You can lose your entire account. Income claims and financial misrepresentations, especially relevant for network marketers. If AI helps you claim unrealistic income potential, that can trigger review or removal. So what is safe? AI is safe when it's used to help you write posts, to improve personalization, to research prospects manually, brainstorm content, improve profile optimization, script videos, and analyzing your messages. It's not safe when it automates actions, impersonates people, sends mass messages, manipulates engagement, and creates deceptive content. The golden rule: if AI is helping you think and write, you're safe. If AI is acting for you at scale without manual control, you're in danger. So let's talk about LinkedIn's latest moves that are changing how you recruit. LinkedIn's latest changes are what every network marketer needs to know right now. So why is this moment different? LinkedIn has quietly been making changes over the past several weeks that most people haven't noticed yet, but I have. And what I'm seeing is one of the biggest opportunities for network marketers that this platform has ever presented. With 1.5 billion professionals now on LinkedIn, the people who understand what just changed will have an advantage over their competition that money can't buy. So let me walk you through exactly what's new why it matters, and how you can use it. Tomorrow night in our advanced boot camp, we're going to really dive deeper, but I wanted to give you all something to chew on. Change number one, AI-powered conversational search is the prospecting game changer. Now, this is an extension of something that I've been teaching for those of you that are students for years. This is the one that stopped me in my tracks because LinkedIn has introduced AI-powered conversational search, allowing users to perform nuanced queries such as finding ex-coworkers who became founders within specific industries and locations. Think about what that means as a network marketer. Instead of guessing keywords and filtering through hundreds of irrelevant profiles, you can now describe your ideal prospect in plain conversational language, and LinkedIn's AI finds them for you. You can search for things like sales managers in the Southeast with 10 years of experience who recently changed jobs and get a targeted, refined list instantly. Now, this is an extension of the advanced keyword search that I've been teaching for years. And what this enables you to do is filter down even deeper. And this is a different fit from my 4-step recruiting formula. The old way was to search, filter, and frankly, hope with confidence. The new way is to describe your perfect prospect in your own words and let LinkedIn's AI do the heavy lifting. The quality of the people you're finding just went up dramatically, and the time it takes to find them just went down. How do you use it? Go to LinkedIn search, and instead of typing keywords, describe who you're looking for in a full sentence. Be specific about industry, location, career stage, and any life event that might make them open to a conversation, a recent job change, a promotion, a company they just left. Change number two, the AI hiring assistant is going global. LinkedIn is expanding its AI hiring assistant globally by the end of February to streamline recruitment and help professionals identify top talent more effectively. Most people think this tool is only for corporate recruiters, and they're wrong. As a network marketer, you are a recruiter. You're looking for talented, motivated professionals who are ready for something better. This tool surfaces people who match your criteria in ways the old search never could, including signals about who's open. Stand by. Apologize for that. I'm coming down with some kind of a bug. I think I got it from my wife. And I just had a prescription of antibiotics delivered. I can't get sick. Okay, so how do you use it? Position yourself as a talent scout, not a salesperson. Use the assistant to identify professionals whose background, skills, career trajectory match the profile in your most successful team members. Then approach them the way a recruiter would, with genuine interest in their career, not a pitch. Now, this is a minor extension of what I'm teaching all of you. I've been teaching this for years. But this subtle change, when used correctly, will help you filter down through this vast universe of people. Change 3, the algorithm now rewards exactly what I've been teaching. LinkedIn's ranking system shifted from rewarding viral reach to what they call depth and authority. The algorithm measures how long people actually engage with your content, not just whether they clicked. Now, this is huge. And you can tell whenever you post anything, you've got people that viewed it, viewers, but you never know who they are. And then you've got people that liked it, made a comment. This is enormous. For years, I've been teaching that authentic relationship building, real conversations, genuine interest, valuable content is the only sustainable strategy on social media. LinkedIn just rewired its entire algorithm to reward exactly that approach and punish everything else. I'm getting to the meat and potatoes. Engagement bait triggers active suppression tactics like comment yes if you agree. And reaction polling are now detected and penalized. Engagement pods are effectively dead as LinkedIn's AI systems detect reciprocal engagement patterns and apply shadow bans without warning. So here, one of the things that I've been teaching, let's take the holiday tactic. Tuesday is National Pizza Day. And I wanted to remind all my friends that if you're on a diet, you can eat a pizza. What are your favorite toppings? Now, saying yes if you agree and reaction polling are detected, and we're only gonna we're only gonna know whether this is acceptable or not. I think you can still get away with it. Translation, the people who were gaming the system are now getting buried. The people who are building real relationships are now getting amplified. If you've been doing this the right way, LinkedIn just handed you an unfair advantage over everyone who was cutting corners. This part I loved. Change number 4, the suggested posts feature. Make your content live longer. A new suggested post feature will reportedly distribute content to targeted users for months. Now, for those of you that are students, you know that LinkedIn, as well as Facebook, suggest gifts. Is one example. And we know that the lifespan of a suggested gift at best is 2 weeks. And then that space goes dark, goes blank, which is the reason why we've always suggested you upload and share your own gifts. What this means is your posts are going to be up longer. A post that you write today, introducing yourself, sharing your story, or demonstrating your expertise can continue reaching new prospects for months without you doing anything additional. Your content is now working for you around the clock, finding people whose interests match what you posted and bringing them to your profile organically. Translation. When you're doing a search, let's say you're looking for salespeople, If the pool of salespeople on LinkedIn was 80 million, and I did a search, we all did the same search. The people that are going to come up for me first are going to be people closest to me in Florida. If you live in Texas, the people that are going to come up for you at the top are going to be people in Texas or California. Now they're digging deeper into the profiles, your content. And this is what I love. I've been teaching all of you to use very specific, precise wording that falls right into this. How to use it? Write posts that are evergreen. Content about financial freedom, career transitions, the lifestyle your business provides, or the problem your product solves. These posts will keep circulating to new audiences long after you've moved on to writing the next one. Change 5. The new algorithm penalizes external links by 60%. This is probably one of the biggest things I'm going to mention tonight. This is the warning that could save your account. Posts containing off-platform links see significantly reduced distribution. The algorithm prioritizes keeping users on LinkedIn and penalizes bridge behavior where a post is clearly designated to funnel users to a comment containing a link and applies similar reach penalties. So what does that mean? You know, when someone sends you a link to check on something, whether it's in a post or however they do it, you get that warning that comes up from LinkedIn that says, you're leaving LinkedIn. Are you sure you know who sent you this? Be real careful. Now, any kind of link that's going to take you off LinkedIn in a post isn't going to get out there. So how do you share links? You share links in private messages. They're still going to get that message, but it's not going to affect your visibility. So you've been posting your company replicated website link, your product page, or your sign-up page directly in your LinkedIn posts. Stop. Because not only is your reach being cut by 60%, repeated promotional link dropping is one of the behaviors that flags your account for restriction. The right approach: create value inside LinkedIn, tell your story, share results, start conversations, move the link to a private message after you've built genuine interest, exactly the way my 4-step formula has always taught. Change number 6, free accounts are now limited to 3 personalized connection requests. Now, about a year and a half ago, they reduced the numbers of free searches you could do. Initially, they cut it down to 10, then they cut it down to 2. So the actual searches that you can do have now been reduced to 2. But now what they're saying is the personalized connection request. So no matter how you find the profile, and in boot camps, we've given you different ways to use LinkedIn for free. And the personalized connection request was reduced from 300 characters to 200 characters. Now they're saying you can only send three messages a month. And this is a critical change that most people haven't heard about. LinkedIn has dramatically restricted how many personalized connection requests free accounts can send. This means the spray and pray approach of mass messaging strangers, which is already ineffective, is now also severely limited by the platform itself. This is not bad news for you, because this is LinkedIn forcing everyone to do what my best students have always done. Be selective, be intentional, and make every connection request personal and meaningful. The people who learn to do this well will convert at dramatically higher rates than the people who were relying on volume. Volume users, my friends, can get you into trouble. Change 7, profile authority now drives who sees your content. LinkedIn gives more visibility to expert-led content, such as frameworks, industry breakdowns, and valuable insight. LinkedIn's algorithm now identifies your topic DNA, what you post about, what you engage with, and what your profile says about your expertise, and distributes your content accordingly. If your profile clearly positions you as an authority and your content consistently delivers value in a specific niche, LinkedIn will put you in front of more of the right people automatically. You gotta love this. Like I said in an email, it's almost like LinkedIn has been, people on LinkedIn have been participating in some of my classes because they're making it easier for you to do what I'm teaching you to do. This means your profile is no longer just a resume. And I've been teaching for years that it's not a resume. It's a prospecting machine that either works for you 24 hours a day or it's dormant. A few strategic tweaks to your headline, your about section, and your featured content can change everything about who LinkedIn decides to show you to. This is I mean, I can't even tell you what this is going to do for you when it's done right. What all this means. Every single one of these changes rewards the approach I've been teaching for nearly 30 years and punishes the shortcuts, the automation abuse, and the mass messaging tactics that have given network marketing a bad name. The game changed. It's gotten easier and better. LinkedIn just built a platform that is almost perfectly designed for the way we do this business. Authentic relationships, genuine conversations, strategic positioning, and patient, consistent follow-up. The people who understand these changes and adapt now will build faster, recruit better, and face less competition than at any point in the history of LinkedIn. The window's open right now. The question is whether you'll step through it before your competition does. So the longer you're not taking action, the more money you're losing. All I can say is LinkedIn just made it easier to find people, to talk to them, to find and talk to the best people. And ChatGPT and Claude are two chatbots that we're going to be talking about tomorrow. There are a number of AI features that are floating around out there that will go a long way to helping you find the people that you're looking for. I always love sharing success stories. Tonight I'm going to share one. Greg Rooney was one of the top leaders in a company called Nikan. And one day he had hundreds of thousands of people in his organizations throughout Europe and in the Far East. And in one day, he lost his business because the company pulled out of all those countries. So we jumped into another company that's basically stationed out of Salt Lake City, Utah. And what happened was we set up his profile, showed him everything. And he sent me this. Max, since I've been using your training, here is what just happened this week. And this is what I wanted to emphasize. I just started a new team member, and on our first day, They enroll the first person and have several more lined up. All this with no experience in network marketing before. Been in this industry for over 25 years. I haven't seen anything like this. It's going to be a great year. And for Greg, it was. Duplication. What the people do that you bring into your business is what it's all about. Otherwise, you're just a salesperson. Now, social networks have provided an endless source of free leads to the public for over 30 years, and they continue to do so. Facebook and LinkedIn are the best networks to build your business on. Now, there are over 3 billion users on Facebook, 1.5 billion professionals on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is the best, all professionals, and AI makes both of them better. All you need is a visible LinkedIn profile, and AI can help you build it from your picture to writing out your headlines to writing the content of the about section. AI makes it easier and faster to connect with other people. I'm going to demonstrate it tonight. And all you need is a LinkedIn phone app to communicate with everyone. Again, AI makes it easier and faster to communicate with people. All you need is a visible Facebook profile to connect with everyone, from the cover to the content. AI makes it easier. All you need is a Facebook phone app to communicate with everyone on Facebook, and AI makes it easier and faster to communicate. All you need is 1 or 2 hours a day to build your business. Whether you're looking for business builders or customers, it's easier today than ever before to make the connections. If you know specifically who you're looking for, not only has it become easier to pick them out, but your posting activity makes it easier to attract perfect prospects. And when you bring the right person into your business, the first month, they could literally recruit 4 or 5 or 6 people. The old tactic of making a list of your friends and going out to your friends is dead. And it's one of the things that turns people off about network marketing. That's the perception. You get into a business, you got to promote and sell things to your friends. No. Bring somebody into your business in March. By the end of the month, you could have 6 people. By the Memorial Day weekend, you got a bigger team. By the end of the summer, a bigger team, because it duplicates. And by the end of the year, you could actually be at the top of your company. AI makes it easier and faster to accomplish. Now, next weekend, we have our 3-day top earner retreat. And one of the largest affiliate marketing training companies just shut their doors. And so there are a lot of people just in that category alone that are out looking for a new opportunity. So for those of you that have participated in previous retreats, just like my boot camps are different, retreats are different too. Our boot camp starts on Thursday, March the 5th, but you could register now and get access to the recorded boot camp sessions for February, where we introduce some exciting new tactics. Get started right away. As a matter of fact, the people that register early, if you follow some of the new scripts and tactics we introduced, you could probably have recruited 1 or 2 people before the March boot camp starts. And the advanced boot camp, now we had a problem. If you tried registering before, the promo code wasn't working. It's a technical issue. So they fixed it. So you can go to maxsteingart.com/advanced BC, use the promo code, great deal, and you can participate for $98. I have opened up, originally I was going to limit this to 40 people. Then I was convinced to open it up to another 15. And now I'm just opening it up to everybody. Now, for those of you that registered for the advanced boot camp in January, I postponed it until February. So if you registered already, you're already in. Now, let me demonstrate how you can effectively use ChatGPT. So you type, and the thing about using AI is you have to direct it. The more you direct it, you're basically training it. So I typed in the window, who are the best professionals to approach on LinkedIn that would be interested in a network marketing opportunity that had products to improve your health? And it starts to think. And this is the answer it gave me. Max, this is a strategic question because the who determines everything. On LinkedIn, you don't want people who are desperate. You want people who are health conscious, income aware, entrepreneurial minded, under time or income pressure, or open to personal growth. Now, I'm not so sure I agree with this. You don't want people who are desperate. Sure you do. As a matter of fact, in many cases, people get into network marketing out of desperation. Below are the highest converting professional categories for health-based network marketing opportunity. Again, this is what you get from chat. Fitness and wellness. Why they're ideal. They already believe in healthy products. They recommend supplements regularly. They want residual income beyond hourly sessions. And they're constantly building personal brands. Titles to search: personal trainer, nutrition coach, wellness coach, fitness consultant, holistic health practitioner. These professionals already sell transformation. You're offering them leverage. Now, in your headline, you refer to yourself as a lifestyle transitioning coach or a mentor. Now, I'm not saying that this is, I guess, bad information, because it's not. And this would give you plenty to do. Nurses and healthcare professionals, why they're powerful prospects. Burnout is high. They understand inflammation, nutrition, prevention. They want flexible income, and they're highly trusted influencers in their circles. I've been showing all of you how to go after nurses on LinkedIn. It's kind of a little confirmation. Titles to search: registered nurse or RN, nurse practitioner, physician assistant, occupational therapist, healthcare administrator. They don't need convincing about health. They need a better vehicle. Corporate professionals in high stress roles. Why they convert. High stress equals health awareness. Income mindset already developed, understanding leverage and systems. Many want a plan B. Best verticals. Sales managers, financial advisors, tech executives, HR directors, mid-level corporate managers. They don't want a side hustle. They want strategic income diversification. And this is where the project launch script locks these people in. Real estate professionals, why they're excellent, commission-based already, network-driven industry, income fluctuates, used to market themselves, and when markets shift, they look for stability. Chiropractors and alternative health providers. Why are they a strong fit? They are already product recommenders. Client trust is high. Many want additional revenue streams, alignment with preventive wellness. They're not skeptical, they're selective. Entrepreneurs and coaches, why they're open. Already believe in multiple income streams. They understand digital marketing, their influence audiences, and they think in scalability. They don't see network marketing, they see asset creation. Who to avoid? Obviously, people actively posting anti-MLM content. Those who openly job hunting in desperation mode. Now, people with no work history, highly political, controversial profiles, and people who look like serial opportunity jumpers. And this isn't wrong. This is all based on relationship building. The real filter, more important than job title. And this is Chat GPT talking to me. This matters more than the profession. Look for people who post about health, post about mindset, engage with personal development content, talk about freedom, flexibility, burnout, have engaged audiences. Behavior and title. That's what it's all about. Advanced strategy. Instead of pitching the business, start with conversations about health optimization, burnout prevention, energy and productivity, longevity, performance improvement. You're not offering a network marketing opportunity. You're offering influence, leverage, income diversification, health optimization, and community. All I can say here is follow my scripts exactly. If you'd like, I can create a LinkedIn Boolean search screen for every category. Build you an AI-powered prospecting script sequence, help you narrow this down specifically I was doing a demonstration for some folks in Zinzino, so it came up for Zinzino style products. It could be Melaleuca products, it could be Isagenix products, or design a whale profile targeting framework. Which direction do you want to take this? I said, well, create a LinkedIn Boolean search string for each category. But if you'd like next, I can build you a 3-message LinkedIn conversation opener, create a health first attraction post template, or design a whale prospect scoring system so your team stops chasing minnows. What direction do you want to take this? And one of the areas, and tomorrow night we're going to go deeper into this, but authors, writers, people that have made a living generating content are going to have their businesses severely limited and restricted. So this is Eric Bergwald. He's, I think, an executive 5 or executive 6 in Melaleuca. He's a good friend. been a student for years. And he just went on a cruise to the Bahamas with his company. And so all we had to do was take his picture and tell ChatGPT, put him on a boat. Of course, the other picture we have, he's in more of a tropical shirt. The center picture shows him in Salt Lake City, and the third picture, I just grabbed the wrong one because the third picture on the right, that's the shirt he was wearing in the picture on the left on a beach. Lifestyle. And one of the tactics and strategies that we introduced in the last boot camp is attending company events. Let people know you're going to be in Texas. Let people know you're going to be in Orlando. We got some images here. So we took the picture that was posted on the profile and we ran it through ChatGPT. And we got all kinds of different variations. On the bottom, we have a group picture. And then we dressed them up as astronauts or as explorers of the Old West. Those astronaut pictures, the center one, they're on Mars. The two at the top right, they're on the moon looking down at the Earth. And then the bottom ones, they're at NASA. Or they're fighting the Revolutionary War. Now, just to give you an example, those two pictures on the left, the top, I had a picture that was taken after we won a huge sailboat race. And we're coming back. Now, the picture on the left is the one I actually made made my cover on Facebook. The one next to it, ChatGPT put some people behind me. So all I had to do was tell ChatGPT, lose those people. And I made this my cover for about, I think it was maybe 4 weeks. And I got some interesting likes and comments and restarted conversations with people. Moving to the right shows me with Houston in the background or with Orlando in the background. You can put yourself anywhere. Now, there's a clear example. And you know, I feel sorry for these people. I get a connection request from this Korean. She's in Australia. And so I sent her the icebreaker. It's a pleasure to connect with you. Over the years, I found LinkedIn to be an incredible platform. How long have you been using LinkedIn? How's it working for you? And she writes back, been on LinkedIn for years, but only began using it actively over the past years. I embarked on my entrepreneurial journey. All right. Well, the next step, entrepreneurial journey. So the third message, I sent her the motivating message. I recently started sending motivational messages like these to my friends. Many entrepreneurial-minded people are now turning to LinkedIn to build their business. What's your business all about? It's a natural question. And she goes, thanks for the inspiration. I am loving LinkedIn's shift from a purely professional network into a vibrant hub for entrepreneurs. As a chartered accountant, I am thrilled to be part of a new groundbreaking business model that makes wealth creation an accumulation easier than ever before, thanks to the power of duplication and leveraged income. And this is what these people are being taught. So I come back and I say, congratulations, sounds like you're working with a company using the network marketing business model. What's the name of the company? And she comes back, it's not a traditional network marketing company. It's a new hybrid model that combines a business and a compounding effect of an investment. I don't lead with the name of the company because what I am offering is so much more. Our team has built systems and strategies that is fast tracking people to financial freedom, no matter their circumstances and background. Furthermore, I don't use traditional marketing, only attraction marketing. I just asked for the name of the company. Well, I don't lead with the name of the company. Now, this is what they're being taught. And when you see this, she's being misdirected. Now, I thought this whole approach had died. I was wrong. So I come back. Thanks for your detailed explanation. I have people approaching me all the time. That's why I asked you the name of the business. Can you answer my question, please? And she comes back, you're welcome. I connect with many entrepreneurs on LinkedIn to grow my network. And as mentioned, I practice attraction marketing. Example, letting people reach out first, as you've done. I stand by what I said. I do not lead by disclosing the company's name. I understand if it isn't the approach you were expecting, feel free to move on if it doesn't align with your preferences. This woman is doomed on LinkedIn, and yet that's what people are being taught. Now, let me change screens. Whoa. Were you able to hear me? I'm almost afraid that. Okay. All right, so let me open this up. So there are all kinds of things that you can do with ChatGPT. Example, please provide me with 25 Please provide me with 25 motivational quotes from famous people about the importance of persistence and never quitting. Confucius, Winston Churchill, Confucius, Winston Churchill, Stephen Covey, Benjamin Franklin, Thomas Edison, Nelson Mandela, Japanese, proverb fall 7 times and stand up 8. Julie Andrew, Benjamin Disraeli, Vince Lombardi, Babe Ruth. Now, what can you do with this? The difference between a successful person and others is not a lack of strength, not a lack of knowledge, but rather a lack of will. So you take this and you could look these up on LinkedIn. Don't watch the clock. Do what it does. Keep moving. All right, now, take this. Please provide me with an image. All right, and then you put the quote in. It'll create a Facebook story version. How about create a 10-post branded persistence series? Now you have to give it precise instructions. So they're giving me continual quotes. This is an effective way that you could be using ChatGPT. Let's And you literally have it create an image that you could turn into a brand. And then you just have to tell it, do you like image 1 or do you like image 2? And when you tell it what your preference is, it will design all of those. We're going to dive into this and so much more. And I just want to say this. Let me just take a look at the folks that are here. It's a whole new world. I have a number. I see. I've got a number of current coaching students and a number of previous coaching students. And I have to tell you, I am blown away by the changes that LinkedIn is making, and they're doing it for a reason. For those of you that were in my January boot camp or my February boot camp, you heard me say this, that with all of the impersonations that are going on, with all of the AI bad things that are getting people into trouble, LinkedIn, Facebook, all of the social networks, in an effort to protect their members, are going to reward good behavior and penalize bad behavior. And for those, if any of you have been restricted, we found a workaround that is enabling people to get their accounts back. And so reach out to us and we'll be happy to help you. So let me go back. AI, artificial intelligence. Who would have thought?
It's the Max method, built to last. Social selling, scaling fast. Call him the father, the go-to name. Max Steingart, he changed the game.
All righty. We'll see all of you tomorrow night.